Hey everybody, how's it going? Stephanie Ani. It's a beautiful day here in Concord, California. Let me tell you, it looks like it's a beautiful day out there. It is October 12th, and I will be putting the video together for the front cover intro. Front cover intro, that's what we're doing today. Okay, as you can see, I removed the bead dangles from the book. I did love that effect. I thought it was very cool, but it was very bulky, and I just did not like how it felt. It wasn't necessarily how it looked, it was more of how it felt. It just didn't fit, and I knew it wasn't fitting. I knew it wasn't right. Yesterday morning I took the step. I removed both of the bead dangles, and then I added on these little guys here. And then I went, like I said, I went shopping at Michael's and found this element there. And I'm much happier with it now. I am covering up all the little white spots, and I'm sending it off to Stampington, hopefully today. So I needed to get this intro done so I can get her submitted. Yeah, Stampington does have their deadlines listed on their website, and you can submit anything you want to them, and it's a cool thing. So go for that. Just do it. Anyway, I'm late for work, so I've got to get my butt moving. It's Friday. Yay. Don't know what I'm going to do this weekend. Probably some art. Okay, everybody. I hope you stay safe. I really do, and I hope that you have a great day. And here's the video. Thanks. Oh, hey, please subscribe. Pretty please? Pretty please. It doesn't hurt you. It doesn't do anything to you. It's just a little red button right down there at the bottom. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like. Send me a comment. I love to hear what you guys are thinking and what you're making. I really do want to know what you're making. Okay, everyone. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Hey there, everybody. Stephanie Ani, artist here in Concord, California. I have to admit, this is quite intimidating for me. Not necessarily intimidating, I'm just kind of stumped as to what to do here. I have some different ideas. But all of a sudden, this kind of hit me as important because these are my homes. I lived in Phoenix, San Francisco. It doesn't show Ohio, but I've spent a good portion of my life in Wyoming. Oh, and I love my state now. I'm going to start there. When in doubt, start with something that has meaning. This will likely get completely covered, right? I know this. You know this. Let's fold over Utah. Okay. I can do it in one piece. Okay. Sedona, Arizona. It's quite the place. All right, let's move this so that we can make sure we're getting everything there. Don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. You know, somebody's practicing singing out there with a microphone. It's very bizarre. Fixed. Paint. Oh, I don't know if that was the right choice. This color will change. This color will change. It goes down into a, see, it goes into that. All right. I don't want so much paint over San Francisco. It's still gonna get covered up, but take some of that off. Okay.
completely ripped and torn here. Okay. Line it up and down though. I do want it to be up and down. This will likely get all covered with a stencil. It's entirely possible. But until then, I'm just going to see what I can make. All right. And part of this also is my frustration with no. Come on. Hold on, kids. Making me sweat, guys. Not gonna lie. I know it'll be fine. It's just gonna make me sweat until I get there, isn't it? Okay. This is still just the background, everybody. This isn't when it's going to be finished, okay? Okay, I'm not going to use that color. It doesn't work either. God damn it. I wonder if those women will show up at all once all this dries. Be interesting. Note it. Okay, so I have lots of options from here. All right, this is just the beginning. Okay. Now, options. I have some beautiful papers that I've made. I just got done with the echo printing process. Those are gorgeous, and I could put those easily on top of here. I could stencil. I should stencil, shouldn't I? Oh, this has all this glick on it that's wet. I should. That's what I should do. I like the thought of keeping harmony between what I have inside the book and what I have outside of the book. There's a lot of glue underneath of there. use the copper crackle. I think I like the gold better. Let's use the gold. I'm not sure which is thicker. It's a thicker one. I do have a bunch of new stencils coming. I'm very excited about that. This one reminds me of Gustav. So I always love it. Let's make a nice edge. This puppy has a whole lot of drying to do. I would love to give it another little switch of color. I'm going to leave it as is. See what draws up from underneath. And see what it wants to be first. It is cool. All right. Oh, sorry. Chat later. Bye. Pretty good there, huh? All right. So, I love what's happening so far. Options from this point. Leave it like it is. Yeah. And do my edging, see where we're at. I think that's probably a good thing to do. See where we're at. Get those edges all zhuzhed up. I did kind of leave some of those raggedy parts on there. I'll see if I like those later. The reason why I did do it was I wanted to, you know, have a little bit of ragged edge. Definitely. So the color is stunning. But what am I going to do now? Well, I was looking and thinking about what I do on my other canvases. I'm like, well, this would be a perfect place to do this. Why wouldn't I do this on my book? Why wouldn't I do this on my book? Except this is going to be a pain. And you guys are going to have to bear with me through this exploration of options. Hopefully this doesn't tear the book apart here.
Good morning, my fellow artists. I'm still drinking my coffee. It's only like my third sip. So, can you tell this page is driving me a little crazy? Part of the reason why it's driving me crazy is because I want something... the creme de la creme, right? I want something new, something different. So, here's a funny thing. I was in my bathroom. I don't know if this is going to work now. Will this work enough for people to be able to use it, to open? I started to destroy it very quickly. Wondering if there's any way that I can make this into something interesting. Which I think it would make something interesting. I just don't think it's for the outside of the book. So, luckily I didn't waste your time doing that. I just wasted my time doing that. These guys are still a major consideration. I'm thinking of covering them with the burlap. I'm thinking of covering them with this. I'm thinking of covering them with this. But that's wrong. Okay, so at least there's one out I can take out. Nope, that's wrong. You know, I would never leave it just like that. It's layers. I'm looking for layers. I'm looking for interest. I'm looking for beauty. And how would I attach them? I would just glue them down. Maybe offset it a little. I could still use these along the bottom if I did that. That'd be kind of cool. I do know what I need to do here, though, is I do need to take down this color of this gold just a bit, because it's bothering me. I think the orange is kind of throwing me off a little bit, too, this time. And I know I really shouldn't do this until I'm ready. So I've decided. I don't want to take it all down. I don't want to take it all away. I just want it more leather looking than... right. This is the London Blue. It's a pretty strong color. I know. It's just driving me crazy, guys. It will be okay. I promise. It's okay, Faye. We'll make it work. I already like that actually much better. It pleases me more. Now, actually, just that one little change of coloring completely made it a different piece. For me. alcohol and see what we can do to bring some of that back up. Never forget the power of blending. Even when you're using something permanent, alcohol will allow you to blend and bring that color back up to where you want it to be. You know, I was just kind of scared to color over the top of it because it just was, you know, I wanted it bright and vibrant, but it was fighting everything else that I could put on top of it. And also too, when you run alcohol after you've colored, tinted, painted, it really pushes the paint down into the cracks. Look at that. Oh. Wow. It kind of reminds me of dragon scales. Really, it does. Now that, I'm not going to want to cover up. Do I? I'm glad I turned you guys on, because I was thinking, you know, that I just need to sit and think with it and figure out what to do. And who knew that all it needed was recoloring? I've been looking at this thing all day yesterday. What am I gonna do with this? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? How am I gonna fix it? What am I gonna do with it? Well, now I figured it out. I want an actual cup. Oh, love my coffee. All right, so let's pull some behemoth. Oh, God. Here. Pulling it back just a touch more, seeing if I can get any more of that stain out of there. Yeah, that looks like dragon skin. It is, of course, also changing the color underneath, and that's okay. It's bringing out this interesting blue tone that's underneath of there. Don't know where that gray blue is coming from. I don't mind it, I just don't know where it's coming from. So, lesson, start slower with the amount of ink that you put on. Build up. I should know this myself, you know. Start small and build up. That is the lesson that we get from this. Okay, I think I'm pretty happy with that coloring. Now, when I bring my bronze elements, it no longer looks just so incredibly busy. It still looks busy, don't get me wrong. It doesn't look as overwhelmingly busy to where I wasn't able to make these to work. And I can always make these things work. I love using these. I use them all the time in my canvases. Now, I do know that alcohol ink will recolor these. Now, options. I keep coming back to these guys, I think because they fit the book the best. I think what I want to do, this one's being ended up using for, we're just going to take this part off. It's a very lightweight tin. Leave this part up for the jump ring. Okay guys, we're back. I don't know if I just fast forward you or if I just took that part out. Hopefully I just took that part out because it wasn't interesting at all. Trying to pull. It didn't come out. This one's almost gone. This one's almost gone. For some reason, I can never keep these lids around. I have no idea where they go to. It's like as soon as I just take them out, they just disappear. Take them off. I should probably marry these two. I think I will do that. One of these days. Okay, so to glue these down, I'm going to go on the outer edges of them. Here and there, wherever it's flat. I definitely want to make sure that I get that as much to the corner as possible so that we have uniformity. I want to be sure of where I'm putting them to, though. Okay. Double check everything, make sure it's enough glue. Make sure we don't have goobers coming out. Take a look and see what we got going. Oh, that's lovely. Looks different from my view to yours. Beautiful. This guy needs to come down here. This guy needs to come up. This guy needs to come down. This guy needs to be okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's good. This guy needs to go over. It's starting to set up. There we go. Make sure these guys are all ready to go. Put some weights. Doesn't need a lot of weight. It does need some weight. It doesn't want to stay. Facing on the down slope. Don't bump. Make sure things are closed. I really don't want that one falling over because that is a little glass bottle. All right, I'm gonna go take my shower, let this dry. I'll be back.
Chat soon. Bye. Hey guys. Alright, I got my shower done. I got my clothing on. I do not have my face done. I generally don't do my hair because it's way too long. And if I blow dry it, it's not very good for my hair. I blow dry it all the time. Anyways, all that aside, let's look and see what we got here. However, you should always look in your new stash before you make any decisions. And what you're going to do here. Look at that blue. I only have 3 of those, I think. I still like that idea. Definitely part of the plan. Well, hold on here though. If we put this guy across here though. I kind of like the thought of that guy coming down. Could easily do that. Okay. Ooh, now I gave myself too many options. What time is it? 8:25. I do not have a long time here. Oh, that's not glued down yet. Really? Did that just come up? Miles of smiles walking past my window. My lighting is messed up. They don't match. Hello, 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 hello. It's time for another episode of What? Alright, I tightened this guy down here. My eyes are bugging on me. I've been looking at a computer all day. And I'm trying to decide. Let's see here. 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 12, 13. Okay, so they're at the same spot. Now, don't know if I'm going to leave them on there. Because you know that's me. I have all of these lovely, beautiful things. What do we got? What are we going to do? I think the first thing to do here is to cut all these puppies apart. Oh my. So the trick is to find one of the little ones. Right? And these beads are big enough that I can just use straight up wire, which is nice, and not have to use needle and thread or something like that. All right. Little fatter one down there. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this little bead right there, make it be our new center. This will most likely snap the bead. And see if it doesn't though, we're going to try it not to. I don't think I love this guy. I kind of feel like I'm building a great big Fabergé egg. Okay, come on. Come on, you booger. I know it is a tight fit, but I know that you can do it. It's almost time to get out the dang wire. Let's just wire it together, isn't it? Yep. Swoop. Swoop. Nope. Okay, eyeballs. Come on. Of course, now I like it. Do I just let that free? Or do I figure out a way to anchor it? Like that? This has been open a long time. Okay, set that down someplace safe-ish. Because we're going to glue this star down also. Whoa, come back here. Oh. Okay, come here, buddy. Okay. Try that again. Oh, don't get on the flower. You glicky glick. It's gorgeous, just saying. Nancy, I think, had the best word for it today. She called it Baroque. Baroque. And it is indeed very Baroque. Very gilded, very, a little bit over the top. Just a touch bit over the top. Okay, let's find the little tweezers. Pliers. These are pliers, not tweezers. Just saying. Stephanie, use your words correctly. Top. Not going to glue it all down until we're done messing with it. All right. Okay. Oh, I can take off my socks. At least that would give me some respite. Respite. Okay. Okay. So we're going to pull that tight, and we're going to twist that wire. We're going to wrap it under and around. It's a little bit of the walnut stain. No, not walnut stain. It's the dropper one I have. You guys know what it is. Okay. Wow, isn't that interesting? Okay, now what do we hang off of here? What do we do? What do we do with that part? Well, that's what we do right there. 1, 2, 3. How many do we have? Oh. Wish I had something more that needed to be E6000 did. Not doing it. It's okay. Don't panic. I could put little eyeballs on. True eyeballs. Why not? Okay, where's my sharpener? All right, we're going to push these down here just a little bit so that they don't get caught on anything.
Now, a word on these beautiful beads. You know, part of me goes, that's a little much. And then the other part of me goes, yeah, but the whole book's a little much. And that's very true. I'm still kind of considering possibly putting a couple more of these elements underneath here. And I know in the video you'll see me do this continually. Just playing with the elements, trying to make them harmonize with each other. And I wonder if I did this, if it would help the beads stay where I want them to stay. There it is. That's what we want. There's the gold. I think that's better. Elements being tags, inserts, fun little things. It's time for the fun stuff. Okay, so obviously this has to dry. Do I dare just set it down there? I kind of need to get it off my desk. Okay. Hello, everybody. Okay. How's it all going? Stephanie Ani, artist here in Concord, California. And I thought I was done with this guy. But I am, I haven't done the cover video yet, so that's what this will go on to. I loved the bead idea. The bead idea was just too much. I know. It sucks that it was just too much, but it was just too much. And this, of course, is also quite extreme, flashy, whatever you want to call it. But again, we're going with kind of that Baroque look. So I'm also going to take these little guys off. They don't like to stay on very much anyway. And we're doing some editing. And while I liked them, I didn't love it. And it just was bothering me. So those of you that know me know that if something's bothering me, I won't continue with it. I will fix it and make it right. I don't have much time tonight. I will be going out in a couple of minutes. Just thinking about this, it's awfully sparkly. It was meant to be sparkly, of course. So these are the pieces that I'm thinking about putting on here. I think they'll be okay. We just have to do some modification. I looked all through Michael's to see what I wanted to use. And I thought about getting 2 more of those. Had them in my hands. But I wanted something that was a statement focal.
Now, instead of popping that off, I easily could have hung something from the bottom of it or from the side of it. That would have worked. Let's see if we can't roughen this up a little. Obviously, I won't be returning this piece now. That's where that hanger was at. Let's see what color's under here. Oh, it's just a silver plating over copper. That's a bonus. So while I want it shiny, I just don't really want it obnoxious. It's obnoxious. I'll admit it. Okay, so I had a little open tube of E6000. I did have no clue where I put it this morning. I couldn't find the lid, so I stood it upright somewhere. Ah, right there. And this is a piece of double-sided foam sticky tape. This stuff is actually very sticky, which is good. So it also raises the level a little bit. Take off the sticky on both sides. Here. So we're gonna make a nice base for this beautiful piece of mother of pearl, I think is what it is. Okay, we're just going to stick a lot of glue on here. I do not want this to go anywhere, right? Because that would stink. And line it up the way you want it. Oh, come on, babe. You're such a poo. I guess we need that. I still want to prop this up a little bit more here. I so have to just go through and just clean and clean and clean and clean. Oh, it's so sparkly. But that is really beautiful. Cool. That's kind of cool. This little component was on sale today. Buy one, get one half off. And then I had another 20% off at Michael's. So while it wasn't super cheap, you know, the thing is that I've put so much work into this book. Why would I put something that was cheaper, less than stellar on it? Why would I skimp now? Right? Alarm clock's gonna go off. You guys are gonna get cut off. That silver plating comes right off. It's so nice that it's such a pretty color underneath. We got all the burrs off. It's a really pretty piece. Okay, and we're gonna get a piece of this stuff. We're gonna put some E6000 down first. It's gaudy, but it's cool. Okay, I'm gonna sit back down so you're not looking at the top of my head, potentially. 2, 3. I'm making sure that I'm getting it on each arm of this little metal component. All right, now I'm going to stand up Get up, stand up. Stand up for your right. Much better. Much better. Now, would I like, well, I think I'll just pull, oh yeah, that doesn't even want to stay on there anyway. This got pulled a little bit out of whack while it was doing its drying thing. That stinks. Allow yourself the freedom to rethink a solution. You know, I sat with that for a long time because I did, you know, so much working on it initially with those beads. And I do still think that the beads are beautiful. Careful that you don't pull up your stuff while you're doing that. The beads were were very beautiful. It just didn't work. Okay, I'm gonna shut you guys off, and I'm gonna go on my adventure. And just let that sit there and do its thing. All right, everybody, have a good night. Bye.